Boobs, girl, juicyanna, and doing a video here. I just want to do a response to this whole bus driver punching the fuck out of this girl. So first, let's just start with, if you have not seen the video, you need to get from under a fucking rock. Go on YouTube or World Star and look this shit up, because it's a must-see. Like, it's hilarious. I do want to say I don't condone domestic violence, which this shit was domestic violence, just simply assault. I mean, I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with no violence. So, I mean, one, to everybody out there saying, oh, it's never okay for a man to hit a woman. Well, I mean, that means a man should never be allowed to defend himself. Because you have these women out here that they believe that, oh, a man's never supposed to hit a woman, which, you know, nobody should be hitting nobody. But they believe that so much to the point where they sit up and poke at these men or put hands on men and be surprised when they ask you pop. Like, bitch, don't be surprised. My mama always taught me, if you hit somebody, you better prepare to hit back. Because the same way you felt Froggy to put hands on a motherfucker, he can feel Froggy to pop your ass the fuck back. So, there's like two videos going around. There's one that's like 3.5 minutes, and then there's one that's like 1.5 minutes. So, the one that's 3 minutes is from, like, the back of the bus. I think you should watch that one after the one that's 1:35. But basically, the one that's 1:35, which is all the action, you basically see the bus driver and a girl arguing on the bus, and then she's in his face talking about, oh, because he said he's gonna get his granddaughter to come beat her ass, and she was like, oh, you can bring your mammy down here. I don't give a fuck. I'll whip her ass too. Like, so the shit escalates. Next thing you know, you see her leaning over, putting her hands on the bus driver. He gets up with his old black ass like, oh, you going to jail now. You going to jail today. You going to jail today. I guess, well, from the video, what you see is after he said, you going to jail today, he punches the bitch, just Mortal Kombat the bitch, like, bow, bow. Like, he didn't hit her twice, but the way the nigga said, bow, you going to rewind that shit like 3 times. But the thing that the 3-minute video shows is she is threatening him. He, I guess, was calling her hoes. She was threatening him. Oh, I'm going to spit on you. Call me a hoe again. I'm going to spit on you. Now, one, hold up. Most black people, I don't know if it's just black people, minorities. I mean, I damn sure know it's not white people, because little white babies be spitting on people all the fucking time. But, you know, as black people, we're taught at a young age that spitting is some of the nastiest shit anybody can do to you. Especially our ancestors, our grandparents. They came up with white people just, you fuck you nigga, spitting on them and shit. So, for a black woman to be sitting there talking about, oh, I'm going to spit on you, bitch, what the fuck did you just say? So, the part where you can't really see that good unless you watch the longer video is when he's saying, oh, you're going to go to jail today. When he says you're going to go to jail and then stops and punches her, before he punches her, he punched her because in the middle of him saying you're going to go to jail, she hauls back a loogie and spits in this man's face. And that is what caused him to Mortal Kombat that bitch. Now, like I said, I don't agree with no man hitting no woman or whatever, but for you to, one, put hands on a bus driver, a service worker, somebody who's working for the city, because, bitch, that's public transportation, bitch. You don't even have to be on this fucking bus today. For her to put hands on him, she's wrong. And I know up here in Washington, it says right next to the bus driver, any type of assault towards the bus driver is a felony charge. So, I mean, he could have left it at that and just stopped, pulled over, called the police, shoot, and went to jail. But when he gets to the point where, okay, you hit me, I get up to remove you, and we this close to each other, and you spit in my face, bitch, I don't know if I can keep cool anymore, because you didn't cross the fucking line. You done went from just being irate to being out of fucking control. Okay? So you have all these people saying, oh, he hit that teenage girl, that's wrong. That bitch is 25 years old, 25, on the bus acting like a 17-year-old. Now, I want y'all to watch the video and pay attention. Because when he punches this bitch, her motherfucking drawstring weave ponytail goes flying across the motherfucking bus. I want somebody to go and put this video in slow motion because I want to see the ponytail fly. I have to see it fly. I mean, he hit her with one of these. Pow! Pow! And the thing that I think is crazy is, if you watch the 3-minute video, when they're arguing, everybody in the front of the bus gets up and moves to the back of the bus. So, I mean, clearly I knew something was going to go on. And then on the 1 minute video, the 1.5 minute video, after he punches her, everybody runs to the front talking about, oh, you hit a female, you hit a female. Like, okay, y'all didn't know that when y'all got up and moved? Like, clearly y'all knew something was going to happen that you got up and fucking moved. Like, don't be surprised when a fight's about to start if you run over to watch it, and then when the fight actually starts, you're like, oh, no, they fighting. Like, ain't that what you expected? And people, you know, I see a lot of tweets of people saying, well, why after he punched her did he keep hitting her? Well, if you look, the bitch gets, after he punched her, she gets up swinging. Like, bitch, no. I mean, he didn't have to choke her and throw her off the bus the way he did, but you can't get punched in your face by a man and get up and still want to fight the man. Like, no, you real bold. You real bold. I'm pretty sure she got like 3 kids at home, a WIC check, some Similac she needed to go buy on the bus, something. I really want to know what took place before this fight, because that shit was crazy. You can't stop me from thinking it's hilarious. People sitting there talking about Rosa Parks. Like, what the fuck Rosa Parks got to do with a bitch getting her ass punched in the face? What's that got to do? I mean, Rosa Parks wants for us to be able to sit anywhere the fuck we want on the bus for us to have equal rights. That means equal rights means just like a woman, you can get punched in your face the same way a man can get punched in his motherfucking face. I hate when people do these fucking double standards of, oh, we want equality for women, but as soon as a woman hits a man, then gets hit back, oh my God, I'm a woman. Didn't you just say you wanted equality for women? And then the thing, oh, black people want to make it a black issue. I've seen plenty of shit where 2 white people happen on TV, and every day you see white people sitting up talking about, as white people, we need to do better. As Jewish Americans, we don't need to let this kind of shit happen. As white people, we want to say we want to be treated equal, but as soon as something happens with 2 blacks, we make it about us being black. Like, that's the problem. Stop doing that. This is just 2 motherfuckers that was having a bad day that clashed. That's what the fuck happened. Not, oh, because they black, we need to come to focus. Everybody needs to come focus to this shit. Everybody needs to know, just because the motherfuckers at work don't mean you need to act a fool like they won't hit you. Because if a bitch roll through here right motherfucking now and call me a bitch and spit my face, that bitch ain't even going to be able to hit her motherfucking gas pedal. I'm going to pull her through this motherfucking window so quick and beat her fucking ass. You got me fucked up. I do not care. Anybody that I have ever worked with knows me. I'll find another job, nigga. What? I'm going to get, he got suspended? He got suspended. He can still get unemployment.